What's up, everybody? We're back for another beer review. Motherfucker. We're going to keep it going. Because Mike is a professional, even though he's not. But anyway, yeah, so we're back for another review here. Got the FLX boys in tow. We are at no point ever going to be buzzed or anything. We did not drink like 12 other beers today.
First review of the day.
Hasn't happened. Nothing but respect to Hop Butcher. Anyway, Mike, Dan.
My name is Mike. This is Pleasant Dank.
And what's your channel again? I forget. Is it 97 Lumber?
90s.
It's FLX Get a Nose on Her Brew Reviews. No, it's FLX
South
Brew
10.
Reviews.
South 10, 20, 30,
Yeah.
72.
Yeah.
So Dan wanted to try this one. It's from Hop Butcher for the World. They're out of Chicago, Illinois. Even though I say dairy, it's still Chicago. It's all the same. I don't know.
I had no intentions of trying this beer.
And this is their minted. You got it? Oh my god, I got it.
Oh.
Minted. So this is what they're calling.
Seamless.
This is what they're calling a Holiday Imperial Stout brewed with chocolate and Frango Mint Oil. Comes in at 10.5% alcohol by volume. No IBUs. Time of review. This can is just over 1 month old, and it says Meet Molly the Mint, which is the character on the label.
Now, did you get this beer at Macy's, or you needed to go to Macy's?
I went to
or
Macy's to
something
pick up this beer. At no point
about Macy's
would I ever want to thank Hop Butcher for hooking me up with all the fantastic beer that they've hooked me up with. Never want to do that. No, but big thanks to Hop Butcher for this one. This is actually the last beer of the last batch that sent my way. Saved it for these guys because
This guy. This guy.
Anyway,
Dan's got a borderline treehouse
so
face.
from what I've gathered, the Frango mint chocolates are very popular in Chicago, and I think pretty positive they're sold at Macy's as well. None of us have ever had one, but I don't know about you guys. I love like chocolate mint candies, Andes, York peppermint patties.
I enjoy them.
Things that they're good. I mean, I take it back. I don't love them, but yeah, I do enjoy them.
I'd say Andes.
Yeah, they're pretty delicious. So I'm hoping that this delivers on what I think it'll deliver on. This is about 87 degrees right now.
It's been out of the fridge for a while.
Celsius.
So yeah, I was super excited to try this one. You and Kyle over at No Hype Beer Reviews have kind of ruined me for
Oh my goodness.
stouts from Hop Butcher. So I had a dirt bath,
Yep.
and
Little
I
bit
had
Okay, sure.
what was the other one? I had the sugar skull on it.
Oh, dark black, which
Yes.
is the maple.
Yes.
Maple. That was my favorite from them. Period.
So yeah, Kyle gave me that one, and then you gave me the dirt bath. And
Yeah,
both were just insane.
for sure.
So
This
Look at this
looks
beer.
like fucking ice cream up top.
Yeah.
This looks like a nitro beer.
This thing looks like a nitro coffee milkshake. Like, it just, the head on that is
Pitch black.
so
Fucking 100% pitch
creamy.
black.
Like,
Yeah. Here's the thing about Hop
Wow.
Butcher. A lot of their imperial pastry stouts are delicious. Like they are.
Yeah.
okay.
Like people sleep on them, I think, because they're obviously known for the hop forward beer, but like all the ones I've had, pretty fucking awesome.
I think that's why I'm most excited to try this.
But here's the thing. I feel like this beer is going to be one of those you love it or you hate it type of things. I don't think you're just going to be like, it's all right. I feel like it's too much for me, or this is my wheelhouse.
Hey, which is okay.
Yeah,
That happens.
It
It
happens.
is okay.
All right, let's get a nose.
Let's do it. It's okay.
I like it.
Ooh.
I like the nose.
That is interesting. I was not expecting this.
No.
The mint is big. It's pretty fucking big to my palate.
Yeah, it's more of the Andes candies.
Yes, Andes
than,
candies.
Than it is, I think, like a peppermint candy.
Yeah, it's definitely more Andes. The mint is there, but it has like.
Do you think there's a war? There's like somebody at Frango's saying, "Say Andes one more time. I dare ya." Like,
It's like a
you know what I
reservoir
mean?
dog situation.
I hope not.
It's like the workers at. Go ahead, Joe.
I would have
It's your
loved to
rating,
have
sorry.
Frangos.
I'll go.
I would have
last.
loved to have the mint chocolates here, just
Yeah.
so we could be like, "Oh, Thomas, Frango chocolate." Although we probably wouldn't say that regardless, but
No, we don't.
no, it's mint. It's dark chocolate. It's roasted malts. A little bit of coffee. The mint is for me dominating. It smells pretty good. It smells. Listen, when you're gonna say chocolate mint Holiday Imperial Stout, yeah, this what this is. My worry is that the mint is gonna dominate, and that you're not gonna get enough of the chocolate or the base beer, and that's one problem I have with mint beers in general. Sometimes they just take over and it just kind of ruins the experience. So I'm hoping that doesn't. What do you got?
I'm definitely getting the Andes, okay, but it's not as like, it's not as pungent as I thought it was going to be. It's a little more subdued.
So yeah, I think that the mint's kind of flicking my nostrils. You know what I mean?
There is a roasty.
Yeah, a little bit of roasted malt.
Everything
Back
about
onto
the
it.
appearance of this and the way it swirls, just laces the
love
glass.
the
Dude,
appearance.
it honestly
smells-
looks like a fucking nitro beer. Like it's crazy.
Yeah,
It just
It's
doesn't-
fantastic.
It just decadent.
Yeah,
That's the
oh,
way it
It's just
absolutely.
one of these beers where it's just kind of rated based on looks and stuff. We're done.
Yeah, I very well could. This is a great looking beer.
All right. Well,
Dive in.
hopefully it's delicious.
All right.
Thanks to Hot Butcher for
Cheers,
it.
boys.
And
Thanks,
we'll-
Hot Butcher.
Thanks.
Cheers. Oh man,
That is creamy.
dude. The mint works way better than I thought. I thought I was just gonna get slapped in the tongues, in the tonsils. The tongue. I have two tongues. Oh man, there is a substantial bitterness on the back of this, like a roasted malt, like dark chocolate bitterness, almost coffee bitterness. This is tasty. What's it like?
You tell me.
Oh, okay. It is. It's very roasty, like
Yes.
coffee. Like the dark chocolate is
Baker
more.
chocolate.
It's more prevalent than the mint, and I'm
For sure.
enjoying that aspect because I'm not a big mint beer.
It basically did a 180. In the nose, I was getting a lot of mint with those underlying like roasted malt, chocolate, coffee, and then the taste is more like roasted malt, chocolate, baker's chocolate, mostly coffee, and then an underlying cooling mint sensation.
Yeah. I kind of went into this with a preconceived notion that I was like, oh man, mint chocolate's not my favorite. I'm enjoying it more than I thought I was going
Well,
to.
before we turned on the camera, I basically was talking to Dan, and I said, most of these mint or chocolate mint beers are hit or miss. I either typically really enjoy them, or just like, man, not for me. This is leaning way more towards the enjoyable side, and I think the nose was leaning more towards the not a huge fan. Like I like the mint, but man, the mint was dominating. Not for me too much. All right, Mr. Dan with 73 sips and nothing to say.
He was waiting to find out what I said. That's
Yeah, now he's gonna contradict everything you just said.
probably.
I feel like the body and creaminess are phenomenal.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, this is I wouldn't say thick and chewy, but it's pretty much close to full.
As I'm drinking it, I'm getting that bitter roast on the back end that you mentioned. I feel like they could have done something really fun with this, and it just kind of hit me as I was taking a sip of it.
What do you
A
mean?
little bit of vanilla. Take the trip out of. Do you like mint chocolate chip ice cream? Like, I feel like with the body and everything, it could have been a mint chocolate chip ice cream. Just a touch of vanilla, like, cause I don't know. It's
I think for me to hit the mint chocolate chip ice cream, I think, and this is where for me it's tough to decide what I would really want on this beer. I do enjoy I'm getting the base Imperial Stout with that roasted malt, coffee, baker's chocolate, but I almost feel like I'd rather just have like a sweet chocolate, a sweet creamy chocolate to kind of
maybe that's what I'm getting at. Maybe the more ice cream sweet mint.
a little bit more sweetness and a little less roast, and I think you hit the nail on the head with like a pastry stout version of this.
Right.
Where I think this is, it depends on what you want. This is basically an Imperial Stout that has notes of mint and chocolate as opposed to a chocolate mint Imperial Stout. Do you know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah. I'm glad I'm splitting this.
Oh,
Yo,
without
big
question.
time,
100%.
Even if this was delicious, I'd want to split this because chocolate mint anything I can handle in doses that are very small. Like a bowl of chocolate mint ice cream, I might have a couple scoops. Other ice cream, give me like 3 or 4. Like I want half of it, just because I feel like after a while the mint kind of builds on my palate. Where it's like, okay, I'm good. Like give me 2 or 3 Andes. I don't want fucking 20 of them. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of the thing. I would have loved again to go to Macy's. I think that, again, Macy's just have Frangos just in front of us to kind of understand where they come from. Maybe they're more mint forward like this. Maybe they have more of a bitter and chocolate. I have no idea. Anybody out there who has had Frangos, Kenny, looking at you specifically, buddy, he's in the Chicago area. If you have had Frangos before, the mint ones, let me know. What are we supposed to be looking for? Because I feel like a beer like this, they're specifically going for something. They have collabed with Frango. Actually, I think the collab was with the place that does the Chicago style
Pizza?
popcorn, the caramel and cheddar. You know that style of popcorn? You never heard of the caramel and cheddar?
Like in the tins?
Yeah, the Garrett's popcorn or whatever.
Oh,
Garrett's
okay.
popcorn.
Oh, yeah.
They sell Frango on their website.
Okay.
So,
okay.
the collaboration I think with Garrett's popcorn, but it's because of the Frango Mints. I don't know.
Is it just me, or did you think those tins of popcorn just manifested themselves?
You know what I thought about?
It just came out of nowhere. It's out of nowhere.
Harry.
Henderson?
No.
Yeah. Meet Anderson's.
Moose Munch. They got the store down at the outlet mall. I don't know.
Are you having a stroke?
I had one earlier. It's okay.
Here's the thing.
I might be having another.
Popcorn and mints.
Here's the thing. Do you enjoy this?
To a degree.
Okay. What degree is that? Number-wise.
Number-wise,
I think I know where I'm at.
I give it a 3.9.
You piece of shit.
Oh, I'm sorry for being honest.
That's exactly where I'm at. 3.9. How about you, Mike?
I'm gonna give it a 3.25.
So since you're vastly different, what's going wrong here?
I think
Staple rub.
it's not that this time.
No.
No.
Okay.
You want to know what I'm getting this time?
Yeah.
I am getting
That's why we're asking.
dentist toothpaste mixed with like if this was a strain of marijuana.
Okay, so you see that front door that's yours? I'm gonna need you to walk that way and directly outside into like 12-degree weather.
But I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. That like that's my rating. I think if you want that Andes Candies roasty beer, I think this is right up there for you, and I would absolutely recommend it.
So what did I say going into this? You're gonna either love or you're gonna hate it.
Right.
You and I, or not love, but like you're gonna be on one side or the other. You and I are on one side, he's on the other. And that's the beauty about a beer like this is, and I hate using this word, but it's true, it's gonna be a polarizing beer. You're gonna have a certain degree of people who drink this one and be like, I really dig it. And you have a certain degree of people that are gonna have a similar feeling, maybe not to, exactly the feeling you have like the tasting notes, but you're gonna be like, this isn't for me. I feel like I like this one, but I think at the end of the day, I know this sounds stupid because they don't say pastry stout, and I know Hop Butcher never says pastry stout on this. I feel like I'd want a pastry version of this. I want a little bit more sweeter, a little less bitter, a little less roasty. I want a chocolate mint Imperial Stout as opposed to an Imperial Stout with chocolate mint.
I want that chocolate mint ice cream.
But I think it's cool that they did this, and I love that when they do collab. Like I've always said with Hop Butcher, I love that they like to shout out like local Chicago places where they do like they'll do like a Kielbasa King, or they'll do Jardinera, where they pay homage to the foods in Chicago. And this is another thing that's big in Chicago: the Frango Mints and mint chocolate. So it's cool they did a collab. Price and availability on this one, I think these Imperial Stouts are like $18.99 a 4-pack, which for 10.5% typically.
Jeez.
Adjunct Imperial Stout, like less than $5 a can, is pretty good in this market. And availability, Hop Butcher, if you want it, you can get it. That's it. You can't get everything, but there's Craft Shack. There's a couple other online sites that sell their stuff. We've even gotten drops here in the West New York area of their stuff. I know in Premier Gourmet by me, we got 2 beers. We got their Mega Bite and something else showed up.
Wow, okay.
And I think they were like $5 a can. So typically cheaper in the Chicagoland. If you're going to see it in distro or online, it's going to be more expensive. But if you really want Hop Butcher at this point, whether you're overseas in the UK, whether you're here in the US, you can find the shit. It's not shit. Most of it's fucking delicious.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that, Butcher.
But there's no.
Should we check tasting notes?
Yeah,
I'm kind of curious as to what they think.
Look at this man. I always forget. No, I actually been doing a better job. I did troll one of my viewers, Gloomy Sheeper, because you forgot to read the tasting notes. So I think it was that extra Jardinera. I was like, oh, tasting notes. I put it back down, didn't read them. That was great.
I love it.
So Cool Mint. So that's what you're getting more. I say Cool Mint too. Like not as much Andes, but there's definitely like an underlying Cool Mint sensation.
Yep. Does it say dentist?
Jeremiah, I don't know if you do the tasting notes here, but the fact that you put the holidays as a tasting note.
Why did he really?
Stop it. The holidays?
The holidays.
Okay.
Yeah, but just trolling. And the last is creamy chocolate. I wouldn't necessarily say creamy chocolate. I would say more like bittering chocolate or dark chocolate.
That's a creamy bittering chocolate. Like it's definitely creamy, but it's bitter.
It definitely is. So I guess they're kind of right.
The holidays.
The holidays. I mean, we're drinking this after the holidays, but
you know what? I'll accept that. There has been beers before where I'm just like, yeah, it's like Christmas in a can.
Yeah, fucking
whatever.
Dame Trebek over here. I'll allow it. But no, thanks to Hop Butcher for this beer.
Absolutely.
The reason I shared it with these two is I know Dan wanted to try it, but also I feel like this is the definition of a sharing beer for me personally. Like going into it, I'm knowing like even if I like it, 16 ounces might be a little bit much.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't even talk. Dude, the fucking alcohol, they hide it extremely well.
I didn't even know there was any alcohol.
I forgot
I
it was
was
10
under
and a
the
half.
impression that this was like
another 0% beer.
Oh, yeah, this is
Yeah.
Treehouse-esque and no ABV. What, 10 and a half? There's no fucking way.
I never would have guessed 10.5.
Holy shit. Like, I'm not even getting a warming at this point. Maybe my chest is numb to the alcohol.
Yeah,
intake,
not at all.
Wow.
Well done with that. So,
Yeah.
I'm glad we got to try this, though. This was very interesting.
your first stout.
But that's
Yeah, my first stuff from Hot Butcher.
But that's what I always say about any beer that I get to try, let alone Hot Butcher stuff. Even if you don't like it, it's fun to try.
Absolutely.
That's what BeerTube's all about. You get to try stuff. Like we do beer mails. We have people send stuff from different locations, and it's like, I'm trying your local stuff. Maybe if I like it, cool. If not, whatever. It's fun to try. And this is one of those beers where it was fun to try. Not one of my favorite from Hot Butchers, but definitely interesting and unique. So thanks to Hot Butcher for another beer here reviewing on the Beer Patrol, joined by the FLX guys. In the description box, links to their channel. Maybe, we'll see. If you've had this one before, or as I said already, if you've had Frango Mints, let us know what we're supposed to be tasting. Because
Are we supposed to be tasting the holidays?
yeah,
Let us know.
maybe we should be tasting the holidays. Do they only sell them at the holidays, or is it all around? I don't know. Let us know.
Macy's.
Kenny, I'm looking at you, motherfucker, right into your eyes. Yeah. Till the next one. Cheers.
Cheers.